People, what's going on? It's your boy, Brian B. Tell me something. You want to have food that looks like this? Or would you rather have food Rails way? Once again, you want to do it like this? Or how about like this, Rails way? Yeah, I figured. Check it out. Check out Rails Way Catering, sponsor of the Beeline. They got amazing food, great service, and a black-owned business. So support Chef Rail. It ain't the right way unless it's Rails Way. Hit them up, get your events catered correctly. Rails Way Catering. Check them out. Listen to me talk about them on the Beeline Tuesday nights. Holla at your boy.
It's time for the Beeline. It's time for the Beeline.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Brian B. And guess what? I got allergies. It's not COVID mania. It's not running wild on Brian B. I just got allergies. I don't know what the hell that was. Well, guess what? I.T.Tiff is back. Aren't you guys happy to see her? I.T.Tiff, the beautiful I.T.Tiff is back, and she's here with us today. And, all right, I'm going to try it, even though I got the allergies. And it's late. I'll be honest with you, it's late, but I got to be me. But Brian B. People, what's good? It's your boy, Brian B. Back at it. Another episode of that web show that's taking over YouTube, conquering all the talented individuals that's coming on and showing off. Welcome to the Beeline, everybody. Yo, I'm still kind of gassed about the last video that came out. And oh yeah, it was the Beeline.
Halloween Spectacular.
Yo, listen, that was a lot of fun. I really hope you guys all enjoyed it. I'm definitely looking forward to doing more things like that in the future. But yo, we just getting better here at the Beeline. But anyway, I.T.Tiff, welcome back. How you feel about being back?
Thank you. Happy to be back. Or am I?
Okay, here she goes. She's already starting. I.T.Tiff, you know, you guys haven't seen her on the show that much. You know, a lot of stuff has changed. Like, I've talked about it in the future. Yo, it's late, bro. Yo, listen, it's late. I talked about it in previous episodes about, like, you know, we got schools back. You know, the kids are doing stuff. We got a lot of shit going on. So, you know, you see your boy Brian B a lot more. Cause I gotta do this. You know, I ain't got no option. But I think Tiff is taking care of stuff behind the scenes. And, you know, she's still here. I told you guys she was still here.
But they didn't believe you.
They didn't believe. Why would they? I'm wild and reckless and loud and crazy. But yo, I love you guys. Yo, thank you so much. You know, we say it all the time here at the Beeline. You know, this is more of a, a calmer episode. You know, we've had a lot of stuff going on. We're actually going to take the time on this episode to kind of reflect. You know, we're about to be up on 30 videos at this point on the Beeline. Yo, shit came, as fast as you can, think about it. But we've had some really, really, really good times so far. And I'm not saying like it's over. I'm just acknowledging, like, I can't believe that everything is where they are. You know, the experience that's been gained, the, things that's been learned, the people that's been met. Like, this is amazing. You know what I mean? So we're going to talk about this episode. But I.T.Tiff, yo, listen, you ain't been on for a little while, so you got to talk, man. So what's up? Tell us what you've been doing. Talk about it a little bit.
You know, working, taking care of the kids with their issues, you know, stuff like that. I don't celebrate Halloween like he mentioned previously, so I was definitely not going to be on his spectacular.
Spectacular. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna make that creepy when I play the video. So. But you know, your boy getting better at the editing. You know what I'm saying? We actually I got to talk about that too. You know, I really want to really start doing more things, man, to help out people. I've really been diving deep into learning how to do this process and making this channel the best that I can make it, and it's going to be phenomenal. You know, I.T.Tiff will tell you, like, you know, your boy Brian being very passionate about, you know, this experience that I'm taking right now, and I mean it's a lot. It's a lot of work, man. It's fun. It's amazing. Like, but it is work. It is something that you got to do. I've said this multiple times on the show. I know. That's just for anybody. What you talking about, man? You always talking about the same old stuff, man.
COVID mania.
COVID, yeah. Watch it say it. Now I got it. Yo, listen, we didn't even talk. We ain't on the topic, yo. All right, here's one thing. All right, so we starting off, right? So we at the beginning of the episode. Like I said, we're going to take some time to really kind of reflect on what we've been doing here in the Beeline, and we're going to bring up a couple of old episodes and, you know, show you guys a couple of clips from previous episodes that we've had so far. But the COVID.
Did that start episode 1? What episode did that come in?
COVID mania running wild. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Remember that nigga? But yo, listen. All right, so that's a good question, I.T.Tiff. COVID mania started, I think it was around episode 4, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was when...
I thought it was like super early.
It actually started a little later. I started COVID mania. I think I said it when Cook was here. Remember when she was talking about Miss Bowlview? Miss Bowlview. Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, check it out. Earlier, but, you know, I know we've been talking a lot about the topical stuff that's been going on, but I'm saying at the end of the day, that's what's going on. You know what I mean? It's like, not like we can ignore it. So we're actually looking to get a perspective from somebody who's actually like really dealing with, you know, first times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Cookie's only 18. Cookie just graduated high school this year. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. We got to keep it real over here.
I want people to know that.
We're keeping it real over here. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, like, you know, this is one of the things that, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wondering. Like, you know, we went through crazy times, and for somebody to go through all of this stuff, you know, at a pretty major, like, you know, milestone in a lot of people's lives, like high school graduation is huge. It's huge. It's a huge thing that people remember forever. It's a huge time. You know, prom. I mean, come on. It's a lot of stuff that we have to sit there and, you know, factor in. This COVID shit has changed a lot. COVID mania.
Oh my God.
I'm doing it. Yo, I'm telling you right now, that shit, I'm going to put a t-shirt. COVID mania. Yeah, we had Miss Bowlview on, and, you know, she was talking about, you know, her products, and she's still around. You know, they're in college now. You know, Gigi and Cookie, they were the beginning of the show. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we started the show off on, you know, season 1. And then we started having, like, you know, we had a lot of family on at the beginning. We were trying to, you know, we ain't never did this shit before. So we kind of just were diving into it lightly by interviewing people that we knew. And luckily we had some pretty interesting people around us. And
talented people who are doing their own thing. Worked
out for our benefit.
That actually started, the whole interviewing thing actually started when you saw that guy holding the sign.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus,
you saw the guy holding the sign,
yep.
And you were just super excited to see someone as passionate about something.
Yeah, it really was that. And it was like, it's weird that certain things put you in perspective. I talked about it here. Here, check this out. I was driving like a regular day. I was in a little bit of traffic, and I was just kind of looking outside of everything I was passing by. And there was a guy. It was a guy outside, and it was pretty early in the morning. It was like, you know, almost 7:30, 8 o'clock. And it was a guy outside, man. He was standing outside, and he was holding a sign. It was like maybe, you know, it wasn't even like a big sign or anything like that. And he was holding it up, holding it in the air. And I'm passing by kind of slow because we're in traffic. He's holding it in the air. And I looked at him, and I'm passing by kind of slow. And I looked at him. I saw his face. And I think it was for like a nutrition store or something like that or whatever. And when I looked at him, he had the sign. He was holding it.
And I looked at him, and we kind of made eye contact with each other, and he was shaking the sign, like looking at it, like, yeah, it's my fucking store. The sign said fucking store. But it kind of hit me, man. It's kind of weird how things just kind of, hit you right away, and you don't even, you weren't expecting it or anything. But I was looking at that guy, and I was like, yo, he's trying to do the same thing that I'm trying to do right now. He's trying to speak his idea into existence. He's doing more than that. He's creating his idea and speaking it into existence. As I was like, crazy, like, right, as early in the morning, you should be thinking about getting coffee and, what time you're going to get off and what you're going to do after work or whatever. But it was like, I guess because of the new path that I'm on, it's crazy just how fast your perspective can change from just doing something different. Different, man. Any other day, I would have passed that man and just looked at him holding a sign. I wouldn't have thought bad about him or anything like that or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't. But today I was just watching him and I noticed all of that, and I'm sitting there like, yo, this guy is out here in the street, and I couldn't help but relate to that man, bro. And it was so crazy. Like, I have no idea who he is, but that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to reach out. I'm sitting here every Tuesday and Thursday and Wednesday and Monday and every day at this point. Like, everything I'm doing is trying to build what I want to do right now. I'm trying to fucking make my image, my journey a success.
The funny thing about it is, we're gonna get back to Kobe Mania. We didn't even finish that conversation, but like I said, it's a lot that we got to think about. Yo, we're almost episode 30 at this point. But to hit a quick note on this, I'm gonna come back to this as well. But like I said in the video, when I saw that guy, I related to that because I was doing something with myself that I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm taking a risk, I'm taking a chance. And a lot of people who are out there holding signs and flipping them and throwing them back in the air and catching them behind their back and, doing crazy acrobatics and stuff like that or whatever, they're trying to gain attention. It's the same thing that you're doing. Speaking of trying to gain attention, I had a guy, he hit me up the other day. I showed you, babe. I showed you on my phone. But a guy hit me up the other day, and I was just spreading my video. I was doing my Halloween video when I spread it, and it was a horror channel. It was on Instagram or something like that. And I'm shouting him out or whatever. I'm not going to shout out his name because I don't even remember his name. It ain't that important. I don't know. But he hit me up, and he was like, oh, don't include me in your, things or whatever because I'm not whatever. Listen. That's the problem. You feel me? Like, that's one of the things, you know what I mean? People are so fast to try to cut you down, you know what I mean? People were fast to cut that guy with the sign down. I'm not saying everybody is. I'm not trying to categorize everybody, but at the same time, it's like you see somebody out there, they're doing what they're trying to do. They're trying to get attention. They're trying to bring you in with any kind of thing that they're doing. I was trying to, bring in old boy. His name was horror or something, and I made a Halloween video, so I think that's pretty relatable. So the fact that you can be on your high horse and add your little shitty attitude to somebody who's trying to come up, somebody's trying to join forces, even yo, check me out, I'll check you out, let's build instead of breaking shit down. That's an important lesson that you learn by accident doing something like this. You learn the importance of commodity. You learn the importance of working with people instead of against people. Also, you learn the importance of learning yourself and making changes and adjustments to things that maybe you've never even been open to learn about before. So what do you think about that, I.T.Tiff?
I agree. I mean, I think there's two types of people in the world when it comes to, business and success. And you have, those two categories being the crab in the barrel. Barrel? I said barrel?
You said that. Hey, listen, she said that. Listen, I.T.Tiff has a very famous line, and I think she said that first with the Michael Isaiah interview. Check it out.
This is true story. Like I said, some of the people that I dealt with that I thought had my best interest, they really didn't. They was over there at being a hater, and they didn't want to see me win, and they was over there acting like crabs in the bucket, and they was either they was over there being unprofessional or wasn't doing their job, and they was over there trying to fuck me over and take advantage of me. Or I came across other people that was trying to so-called help me or whatever. They was over there dragging me in situations that had nothing to do with my music.
What kind of advice would you give someone just starting out to kind of get to where you are now?
Yeah. I say learn the business side first, because that's what I didn't do at first when I first came in this game in 2009. Learn the business side, learn how to look at your paperwork and everything before you sign anything. Don't sit up there and try to let nobody talk you or bully you into signing anything.
Bright lights in your face. Yo, you're gonna get this. Yo, you're gonna be that. Yo, you're gonna be that. That shit don't mean nothing if the paperwork ain't right.
Don't let.
You actually said that a couple different times too, but it actually was a very good sign. I've never heard that analogy before.
Where the crabs are in the barrel or bucket.
Yeah.
And they're always, if anyone had family members that cook crabs, you'll know what that is. Where they have their claws and they just clamp onto the leg of another crab and they're pulling it down.
Yeah.
So
it makes sense.
That's what that analogy is talking about, is, people succeeding and other people dragging them down, or, you have the people who are willing to help. They're open. They want to help pull you up, which I've seen a lot of that too.
Yeah.
On TikTok and Instagram, where they're like, hey, I've made a lot of money doing this. Here's some steps to, get to where I am.
Yeah, for sure.
But like you said, some people are offended when you reach out. I mean, they probably also have a lot of people doing the same thing, so it's probably annoying to them.
Definitely that, and people do like to have the I hit you, you hit me back, whatever mentality, where it's like people like to, instead of just bettering themselves, they want to get revenge. They want to be out for justice and stuff like that, or whatever. A lot of times, you got to try to turn your negative experiences into positive ones, or whatever. If somebody's showing you something negative, like they're attacking you, or they're trying to clamp onto what you're doing and ride the fucking coattail until you get to the success. You learn from that. You don't try to get back at it. You say, you know what, I know what to look for now next time. You know what I'm saying? You help. That's I think in my lesson learned from doing this. And I'm not trying to sound all philosophical or whatever.
Philosophical.
I said philosophical again. Check it out. I remember this episode too. Check this clip.
Listen, we just started doing this. This is the 4th episode of The Beeline. Yo, when I started this, literally, I had a damn Facebook page. I had some shit that I used to post on Twitter every now and then, trying to sound philosophical. Was that the word?
Philosophical.
Yo, listen, bro. Whatever worked, all right? That's what I was doing, all right? I was trying to be a philosopher. I was trying to be a damn webcam cast show host, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah. I be getting my words wrong. I get it. I understand. But wait a second. We were talking about COVID mania, and we completely forgot about it. But listen, we're gonna go back. I know she don't want me to. She wants me to get rid of COVID mania, but COVID mania has completely made me who I am. Watch this.
You find out, oh shit, I got COVID. Oh shit, I got the COVID. COVID mania. I got COVID mania.
COVID mania.
For this whole what? Yeah, nobody here, so I guess I'm on my own with this one. Yo, no, before the whole COVID mania. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
COVID mania.
Yo, I.T.Tiff still trying to steal my shit. Hey, yo, COVID mania.
Oh, brother, the wind is coming. I think it's time for COVID mania, baby. Running wild, Miss McMahon, where you at? All right, we good.
I'm just gonna comment saying stop saying my name.
If Vince McMahon contacts me,
I was gonna let you say it, but you don't want to say nothing now. Fine, I'll do it, bro. Yeah, listen.
COVID mania, running wild.
So now you see why we talk so much about COVID mania. COVID mania started when Episode 4 happened. You saw that already. But the reason, where I got it from, where it originated was from. Okay, if anybody watches WWE wrestling, I'm a big fan. I love wrestling. I loved it since I was a kid.
They're finna shut this all down.
Oh God, Vince is coming.
Copyright.
Listen, but you know, I was watching it, and you know, a little while ago, it wasn't that far ago. It might have been a couple years ago. If anybody knows WrestleMania, I think I've even explained this on the previous episode. WrestleMania is like, you know, WWE's biggest event on pay-per-view or whatever, and they have the big matches, like the Super Bowl for wrestling. So there was a wrestler named Kofi Kingston. He was part of the group The New Day, and people who watch wrestling are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So Kofi Kingston has been in wrestling for a very long time, and on this WrestleMania, he is finally given the ability. He's a black man, and he's given the ability to go on the biggest, grandest stage of them all, and he actually won the WWE Championship on this platform. So, on the way to his, achievement, they were calling it, instead of WrestleMania, they were calling it Kofi Mania. So, what is your boy Brian P? What's he gonna do? I'm gonna use a little word association while we in COVID-19, and you know your boy's calling it the COVID. Kofi Mania, baby. So I had Kofi Mania, and then you get Running Wild, because that was the Hulkster. That was Hulk Hogan back in the day. Hulkamania, Running Wild. He used to rip his shirt off, and he had the bandana and the balls.
I like how you did the slow-mo.
Listen, if y'all ain't watched wrestling back then, who are you? I'm trying to tell you, wrestling was phenomenal. But Hulk Hogan came, and he was Hulkamania, Running Wild, and you know he used to get beat up, and Hulk Hogan be punching people in the head, and people be hitting him, and then he just start hulking up, and then he goes around the ring, and he goes, "You can kick your ass." And it was the greatest shit in the world. And I'm telling you, whoever sees this that used to watch it is going to be like, yo. But listen, this is the craziest part, right? Hulk Hogan, listen, he didn't have a crazy move, right? He didn't have a huge, big suplex or press the guy up in the air and throw him down or take him and launch him off a building. You know what Hulk Hogan did to finish his opponent? He kicked him in the face a little bit, and then did a leg drop, and that ended everybody's career. A damn leg drop. That was his move. But it was the greatest damn leg drop in the world because he used to beat everybody. But that is where Kofi Mania came from. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I started the whole situation.
It's become like the second tagline. Can I not talk? What's wrong with me? I haven't been on for so long now. I can't put my words together.
Yeah, you've been missing a little bit.
But that's become the second tagline of the show. Just Kofi Mania.
Running
Wild. Vince McMahon.
Where you at? Vince McMahon, the owner of WWE. But WWE used to be WWF, yo. And
who's the owner of Kofi Mania?
Kofi Mania? Well, probably me, because I made the shit.
No, of COVID.
Oh, of COVID? Yo, listen, who's the owner of COVID? I don't know. I mean, China, I guess. That's what Donald Trump said.
China? Where you at?
China. What's up? Wuhan.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we ain't trying to talk about too deep in the topics. As you guys know, we are recording this. This is out, Tuesday night, and this is election night. Oh my God, we got a new president, maybe, but Yo, but it's crazy that like all of this stuff is happening, and the end of the year is approaching, which a lot of people are thankful for. And we've talked about this a billion times on the Beeline.
I don't know why people are rushing into 2021 because the year itself doesn't change anything.
I.T.Tiff?
If COVID Mania doesn't want to leave till next year, 2021 is going to be the same.
COVID ain't going nowhere. It's going to be WrestleMania. It's going to be COVID Mania 20 instead of 19. 21. But yo, listen, actually, check it out. We were talking about that. And I hear a lot of people talking like, "Oh, I can't wait for this year to be over," and blah blah blah. And listen, bro, like that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit sounds good, but the events don't change with the year. Like this shit is going on. Like, it sounds good to be like, blame it on 2020. Like, yeah, it started, as soon as, the year 2020 hit, but it ain't like the ball going to drop and then, oh shit, relief. And then everything is just going to float in the air and be like, normal again. Like, this shit is kind of just where it is now, man. I mean, things are getting better. At least I think things are getting better. So as you can see, people, just because the year changes doesn't mean the events change. And I know it's kind of like, a shot in the heart, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, the one thing that you do have to look forward to is it is a change. At least it's something different. Like, we're starting over, we're going back to January. And, we already understand that there has been adjustments and things have been made. I know we were just saying it the other day. We were shopping and we were like, yo, listen, I'm tired of wearing a damn mask, yo. I'm tired of it. I don't give a fuck. Yo, give me COVID. Give me COVID mania. Like, I'm tired of wearing a mask, yo. I'm tired of seeing people with masks. And I know that sounds like, ignorant or whatever. As a matter of fact, here's another one. Check this clip out when I was talking about wearing a mask.
Where the stores are like, please use a mask. It's mandatory to shop here. And then you have that one person that's not wearing a mask and everyone's like, can you please wear a mask? And they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they just take their groceries. I'm like,
losing their shit.
Oh, yeah. Can't believe you would say that.
Yeah, like you just called them a nigga or something.
They're just throwing things.
Yo.
They're destroying things and then walking out.
That's people's silliness, bro. Like people literally people making shit up, yo. There's enough in the world right now to be pissed. There's enough to be pissed at. But you gonna get fucking irate because somebody said, yo, please put this mask on to protect your damn self and everybody else around you. And you want to start flipping out like you fucking fool? Bro, listen. Wear a mask, yo. I'm saying that shit and I don't wear a mask, but
if you're going to a place that has mandatory mask, like basically follow the rules of wherever you're going.
Yo, how hard is
You already know if you're gonna need one or not because it's online for that store.
Yes.
It's on their friggin' doors. It's the people outside tell you. In order to get in, you probably wore a mask to get in and then you just took it off
But wear a mask, man. If they require you to wear a mask, look at it this way, man.
If you want to go there, do what they ask you to do.
But look at it this way. Look at it this way. If you understand, bro, like we're in a fucking pandemic. Yo, we're in a situation right now. Your little personal feelings and stuff like that, yo, they being outweighed at this point. So as you can see, your boy Brian B, I haven't always followed the rules. That's pretty much like my trademark. I.T.Tiff will tell you. She knows for sure.
That's also my trademark.
That's true. Actually, yeah. It's different.
Anyone who knows me knows I follow rules if they make sense to me.
Yeah.
If you can make it make sense, if you just have a random rule just because you say as it's not gonna work.
That's actually something we wanted to talk about today, wasn't it? About, dealing with, difficult situations and difficult people and stuff like that or whatever, what you're talking about. And I'm not saying you're difficult, so don't kick my ass or anything when we get off the show. But what I'm saying is, I guess we could dive into a topic. We are going to talk about some things today, but we're going to have fun in this episode. We're not going to really, it's no structure. It isn't a beeline, like we've told you a million times. But we definitely have, it is a challenge when you're dealing with certain people. Like I was just talking about with that guy who hit me up and was like, "Hey, buddy, don't include me in your variety contest." Or like he didn't say that, but it's difficult when you're dealing with people, or even more so when you have to deal with people that are, challenging to what you're doing or whatever. And me and I.T.Tiff were talking about this behind the scenes, but we're talking about like, dealing with difficult people at work. And whew, man, I'm pretty sure that you guys all have like, that one person. As soon as I said that statement, you were like, "Oh, Johnny, I can't wait." Johnny, Brian V, he's known for using the whitest.
We talked about that too.
Oh God, let's check.
His names are always
whitest names in America.
We just heard him say Johnny.
Yeah, we did. But, when you got Johnny at your job and he's over here, trying to be Mr. Perfect and run around and kiss the boss's ass and do all the work and make sure he gets all the credit and everything like that or whatever. What do you think? Do you think that is important in a job? Do you think it is important to do some kind of sucking up at least a little bit so you can get more recognition?
I think it depends on how long you've been there and what the situation is. I mean, if you know a big layoff's about to happen, yeah, you might want to kiss a little bit.
Okay.
If you just started the job and there's already a lot of other people there, if you're trying to establish yourself, it's never a bad thing to be noticed because you're going the extra mile.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you've been there for a while and you're just doing it to kind of like gain favor, I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about how you do it. If you're trying to do it in a snack kind of way.
Uh-oh. See, I.T.Tiff, I've taught her so much shit since we've been together. Listen, it was just crazy. I'm gonna branch off real fast, but this is I got this off. I don't want to bite on nobody's shit and not even recognize him. I got this off Tosh.0. It was a dude, yo, and he was on the thing and he popped his head up and he came like, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
Oh my
How far I can go down. Oh, but he popped his head up and said, he had a stupid little eyes on his head like he was a snake, and he said, I'm a snake. I'm a sneaky snake.
Oh my gosh.
And I used to do that shit all the time. And I.T.Tiff and the kids and everybody, they used to laugh and be like, yo, just shut up, you stupid.
He would do it just like that every time.
I'm a snake. I'm a sneaky, slithery snake. That shit was so funny. It's just so many goofy things. But like you were saying,
But yeah, I mean, if they're doing it in a snaky kind of way, they're trying to step over people. They're behind the bus, running you over with the bus.
yeah,
Things like that get on my nerves. I don't really like people like that.
yeah, and there are people like that. But you want to know what's crazy? When you have a job, I wanted to say when you have a good job, but honestly, when you have any job, a job that you need, you have to deal with those people.
No,
So, yeah.
most people have to deal with those people. I like to just ignore them and not talk to them and not make eye contact and pretend they don't exist.
Okay, well, put myself in my situation, and let's say this. This is something that I experienced and have wondered about. I used to work for Aaron's, and I know we've talked. All right, fuck it. Play the clips about Brian B. talking about his jobs. We got a bunch of them.
Fucking motion that you gotta go every day and wake up and dread that it's Monday and dread that it's Tuesday and just wait for that Friday 'cause maybe you're off. But a lot of times it sucks. You're not off. A lot of times you're still going to work. It's the weekends. People are out. They're at Six Flags. They're swimming. They're in Disney World. They're doing all the things that you want to do while you're at work, but you're stuck there for 8 hours. Trust me, I know people. I've done it all. The Walmarts, the Targets, the Home Depots, the Walgreens, all of that shit. I've done it. He's done it. We've done it. I'm not trying to sound like an angry worker, but I'm just saying because honestly, if I'm speaking honest, like this really isn't just, my job. This has been a couple of jobs that I've experienced. And it's just like being able to, realize that I'm sitting here is one of the reasons why I'm saying like, this is one of the reasons why I'm like, why keep just giving yourself to things that, at the end of the day, if you do get to that place where you're able to retire and have a nice, little foundation that you've built for yourself or put together, it could, I'm not saying it can't be off that job that you busted your ass and work for. There's a lot of people who like to do things like that. A lot of people who feel good getting up to work every day, going to a company where you're safe, you're secure, you can feed your family, that, no matter what, you're going to be taken care of. You've been there for, a lot of time. You got seniority. You're safe. Feels good. You don't got to worry about what you're going to do with your situation. You got it. You can plan other shit you want to do.
That's the beauty of salary, though.
Yeah.
Salary versus hourly. The flexibility in that is kind of where salary comes in. Salary jobs are usually the jobs they know, okay, yeah, you could have a really good day. You could have a really long day.
Be at the job all day and stuff like that.
You don't get paid for it either.
Yeah. When you're hourly situation for that. But I mean, that's why it's like, I guess the structure of the 40-hour, work week, it brings, the most balance to people's lives because at the end of the day, man, your job is your job, yo. Your job is your job. People have a whole nother job just coming home, especially people with a family. People with, stuff you got to do as far as, other people relying on you, whatever the case may be. Maybe it's just you want to.
Or some people have other jobs for real.
Yeah.
They get done with one job, then they're going to do
another
delivery
job.
driving.
Yeah. How
I don't know if it was a country or something like that. I don't know if somebody was doing it or if they were talking about it. And they were talking about just how much more productive people would be if they had more of like a realistic kind of hourly time period where they can have work life and life balance to where people would be more productive, people would be happier in their positions, people would be happier with their jobs and as a total. And it was just like, it made so much sense, man, because it seems like, if you're not going to work and you're not worn out, you're not run down, and then you're not questioning all the things that I'm questioning right now. I'm sitting there saying, like, damn, I'm working 12 hours and blah, blah, I'm getting the same damn money. You feel me? Like, I don't want to work 12 hours. If I can work 8 hours and get the same money, I want to work 8. I don't know about y'all, but 8 hours? Okay, if I can work 12 hours and maybe bring on some overtime and see that check be fatter, I'm cool with that too.
My manager watching,
Listen,
I don't work there no more.
Listen. Don't hold back.
Thank
People
you.
spitting in the food cook.
I mean, not spit, but like I haven't personally seen it, but like I've heard like you know the people that you work with, like the type of people they are and the
Yes,
stuff that they would
very
do
true.
and stuff, and like I don't trust people. Like people have malicious intent, and you come at them wrong. All you need to do is say one wrong thing to this person. They go on the back, say, yeah, they said this to me. Somebody spitting your food.
Digging in their pants a
You
little bit.
sick the next day.
Yeah, that's
so
gross, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I wanted to bring up customer service. I'm bringing it up kind of quick, but I'm saying like that's the same thing. Like I said with that sandwich, I bought that sandwich up to that girl. The girl was sitting there, a young lady that was behind the counter, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, excuse me, miss, I think I got the wrong sandwich. Really polite, man. Excuse me, miss, I think I got the wrong sandwich. Ain't no avocado or anything on my sandwich. She looked at me and said, what do you want me to do, sir? What do you want me to do? Give me the damn sandwich I ordered, you idiot. You mean, you want me to go do it myself? Like, you're working here, aren't you?
All right, so I used to work at Aaron's, and this is one that I don't think I actually talked about. But when I worked at Aaron's, we actually had to share, your work day with another person.
Oh, your little brother, I remember.
Oh my God.
He had this cute little guy that he used to ride with all the time, and he just looked up to Brian B as a mentor.
No, he didn't.
He would sit down and try to eat cookies with him.
Oh my God.
They shared a brotherhood, that was unparalleled. And he even made like chili one day.
I did make
and
chili.
feed it to him. It was so sweet.
I didn't feel you're gonna have people
I bet
believing
he
some
missed-
crazy shit.
I bet he missed his brother.
Listen, this is what happened. I
If
hate
you
to
out
just
there,
talk
Willie,
shit.
he missed you.
She shouted his name out. This is horrible. Luckily, I'm the one who does the editing, but I don't edit shit out. But listen, I did work at Aaron's, and I did work with somebody that I had to literally wake up every day, go to work to make my money to feed my family, provide for my household and stuff like that or whatever. But the thing is, I had to work with somebody in close quarters every single day, except for like 2 days out the week. Yo, that's a challenge, man. That's something that's very difficult. If you're not seeing eye to eye with this person that's a pretty major part of your life at this point, anything that you're doing, you're at work for most of your damn life, man.
Wow, that's depressing.
It really is when you think about it, yo. You wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, you go to work until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you get home, you're in traffic, you do this, you do that, you got to pick up your kids. You finally walk to the damn door of your house, you eat dinner, you watch a little TV show, and then you're sleeping for 12 hours. You're at working out for most of your day. So you're experiencing a lot of people around you instead of a lot of people that you're trying to put around you. But it's very difficult to deal with people that you don't want to, man. And they exist. And we were actually talking about this. I.T.Tiff, you talked about it a bunch of times, but, you've worked with people where it's like, your surrounding is more of like an office surrounding in most of the jobs that you've had. And you've had a deal.
Well, in a few. I mean, the last couple have been in office settings, but I've had jobs that weren't like that. I mean, luckily, I'm a person that most everyone usually gets along with. I'm generally fun, I'm optimistic, and people like talking to me. So a lot of times I'm okay with whoever's around. Now, I've had horrible management, I've had horrible coworkers before, and I do try to stay away from them.
It's
I mean,
hard.
when you have bad management, you know, I'm sure you have had jobs that bad management, and honestly, that's the hardest thing to deal with because they are above you.
Yeah.
They're horrible, and you can't escape.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother topic. Like, having difficult people that work above you, like, that's like a whole nother thing. Like, one of the bigger things, that's one of the bigger things, but one of the, I guess, the smaller things or whatever. Like, I've worked in a lot of like, retail and stuff like that or whatever, where you've dealt with people who are kind of in and out. Like, retail is like in and out business, and I've been in a couple of retail establishments for a decent amount of time. I enjoy it. I know you got a lot of people that want to be lawyers and doctors and shit like that. I'm not saying that you don't want higher aspirations and stuff like that or whatever, but there are jobs where it's just like, some jobs are just fun to go to. You meet new people, you do this, you do that or whatever, you flirt, you do this, whatever. It's a lot of different reasons to enjoy where you're going every day. But at the same time, you do meet a lot of people that you kind of clash with or you butt heads with or you're trying to keep away from, but you can't really keep away from because they're in the same environment as you, and they're forced to be in your life for that amount of time until you find something else or whatever. But it's not always easy to find something else because then you have to find something else and start completely over. So
there's always going to be those people, no matter what job you get.
Yeah, so.
Because I used to try to run from that too. I'd be like, I don't want this job anymore because people. I don't want this job anymore because people. But you'll always have people you don't like.
Nothing you can do about it. And I think that's my point. Like you just said, you just kind of summed it up quickly. But there is a time period where you kind of have to learn that. Like, as you get older, especially, like, you have to understand, you're not going to be able to run from everything in your life. Yeah. You're not going to be able to sit there and be like, oh, I don't like this, and I just want to change, everything. There's certain things where it's like, if it's really affecting, like, your well-being or, your safety and shit like that or whatever, then yeah, maybe it is time for you to make a change. Like, you got people who date in their business setting, and then it's like, you break up with that person.
Don't do it.
God,
don't even do it.
Listen, easier said than done, though, I.T.Tiff.
Don't do it.
Easier said than done because there are situations where it's like we were just saying, you're mostly at your job for most of your life.
Yeah, but you don't do where you eat.
Yeah.
I'm speaking in Jordan language.
People eating their doo-doo.
Don't do it.
Yo, it's a rough thing because it's like, shit happens, between, two people or whatever. So it's like you get into an environment where you're working with a bunch of like people, and 9 times out of 10 you're gonna see at least one person that you're attracted to or one person that you're interested in. Maybe like my job is all dudes, so I don't never see anybody. But in a lot of situations, you're gonna see somebody that's like, oh, okay, they're interesting, or this or that, or you speak to people while you're getting coffee together or something like that in the morning or in traffic. And then it's like, you make a friend here, you make a friend there, and then you meet this person, you meet that person, and now you're involved a little deeper, maybe with something that you didn't expect to happen. But sometimes that shit don't go that well. Sometimes, it gets physical. Sometimes you get more of a connection, and then you figure out that it wasn't right, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. They cheated on you, they did this, they did that. And all that emotion that you have from a bad relationship experience is now brought into your workplace experience, and now all of that shit is intermingling, and you have to deal with that same person. That's why everybody says, please don't and avoid your office romances or workplace romances.
Especially if they're above you.
Yes.
Because then it's even more awkward. Yes. If things go bad, they're over you. Yeah. Like, it's don't do it. Yeah,
it's a troublesome role, man.
I guess it's easy for me to say because I mean, first of all, I'm with you, but second of all, I work with primarily women.
Yeah, we kind of have it easy right now. But I'll tell you right now, when I was at Target, I've always said, I think I talked about this on the show too. If I can find a clip, I'll talk about it. But I don't know if I found it or not, so I'm just gonna keep talking about stuff that I want to talk about. But when I was at Target, man, you see, not just Target. I always say Target because that was like the last retail job.
That's where everybody goes and they get dressed to go. Oh, you mean coworkers though?
Coworkers and shoppers.
Because customers, when they go to Target, like they're like, let me go to Target, and they get like all dressed up. They put their makeup on. Real. They be looking good at Target.
Especially them moms, them little milfs. That be out there, with their little babies in their strollers. They had a baby in the stroller. They got a backpack with a baby in it. They got a front pack with a baby in it. Yeah, and then they walk around and they try to find them little single guys walking around there on their damn cell phones all day and to help take care of their kids. But they really do that. Like, I'm not generalizing. They really do that. They go to Target and you'll ask a lot of people. They're in there and they're flirting. They got the heels on. They're doing this or whatever. A lot of women do that shit. They're trying to find attention. You know, they're trying to sit there and see who's gonna pay the most attention to them. Got the tits out, asking stupid questions. Excuse me, where's the food? Right there. Where's it's a. Don't ask me stupid questions. You're just trying to. But I've told I.T.Tiff like this in the past or whatever. It's been, you know, the amount of wives and things like that do shit right in front of their husband, who don't want to get like caught, and you know they'll stand in the back of their husband and they'll look you up and down.
We
and
saw that when we were going out to eat a few times.
God.
Where literally
Oh, yeah,
the wife
remember
is,
that?
Yeah, the wife is sitting right across from the husband, and the wife is facing us.
Yeah.
And she'll be giving googly eyes to Brian B.
Yeah, it happened.
And then the husband switched places with
Yeah.
her. He was tired of her looking at you.
I can't believe you remember that shit. I didn't remember that. You just said
One
that.
of our first big dates.
Yeah.
The waiter was
Oh
flirting
yeah,
with me.
yeah. The Olive Garden date.
And then he started flirting with you too to make it like look like it's nothing.
Like it wasn't like he wasn't. People know how to try to get by, yo. People know how to try to get by. He really was doing that. He was over there. He was talking to you. You was looking all cute. You had a nice outfit on and everything. And then he was talking to you, and he was sitting there saying stuff. And then he tried to bring the attention to me because he didn't want to make it seem like, oh, he was supposed to. And you know, you got people. If you explain that story to some people will be like, well, maybe he was just trying to get a tip, and maybe he was just being nice or whatever.
No, what he was saying, he was definitely flirting.
He was trying to.
He's like sniffing Brian B for his cologne, all this other stuff.
I remember that shit now.
I remember it because I knew he was flirting with me, but then when he started flirting with Brian too, I was like,
Yeah, but I knew he was flirting with you too. And then when he started to try to talk about, like when he started trying to talk about me, that's when I was like, nigga, you ain't fooling nobody, bro. You trying to right in my face.
Because it was coming heavy.
Yeah,
on
yo,
me
he
at
was
first.
playing it. And
He wasn't even looking at Brian for a minute.
I'm the type of dude where I'm going to sit back. You know, I got a temper and shit like that or whatever. But for the most part, I'm going to sit back and just let you play your role. Because I'm not unconfident. So it's like, you can have fun. You have guys, this is like a whole other damn topic, but it kind of factors in or whatever. But you have guys, girls, women do it too. But you have guys who will sit there and like try to approach women and stuff like that, especially women in a surrounding where they're out on a date or they're out with somebody or whatever, and you see they're obviously with somebody. But you're going to try to play your part. You want that challenge. You want to try to sit there and say, well, let me see. That nigga can't get in. I can get in. I bet you she don't want to be with him. She want to be with that. Mm-hmm. So have fun. You know, I'm the nigga that's like, okay, I'm going to make you look stupid, but you know, because what do you expect? The reaction of just me being quiet, me being shy or whatever. So it's like, I forgot what I was saying to him. We addressed it. I think we addressed it kind of. Didn't we say something about it? I think we had kind of said something. I know he was talking about like my cologne or something like that, and he had said something or whatever.
Yeah, you guys were talking about all the cologne type. Then
yeah,
that was after he was done flirting with me. He was trying to like
trying to play it like it wasn't.
Yeah, trying to include you in the discussion.
Exactly. But it's like there's certain people like, you know, that does work with, where it's like, you know, somebody will walk over to somebody with a girl and maybe somebody's on the first date or second date maybe, and they're not as confident as you know, the person that's approaching it. And then there's girls who will sit there and freaking like, you know, they'll play it off or whatever, and then they'll sit there and, you know, go find that guy when the date's over and shit. You know, it is a lot of different, you know, things that can happen from that situation. But I'm confident, man. I think that's one of the biggest things that you have to kind of, you know, have while you're going out, because there are assholes out there, man, that will try things like that, man. You have to be confident in what you bring to the table. So 'cause there's always going to be something. Just this kind of does factor into like the work establishment where you are dealing with difficult people, because it's like, you know, people in the work setting, they do that as well. Try to sit there and act like they're better than you, they're over you. People that are in the same, you know, pay grade and everything. But people will try to, you know, assert their dominance, or even they're just like, I don't know what the right word is to using it. Oh damn, one of the cats is in here. And we got a kitty in here. We had this damn cat. I know we're jumping around this episode, but you know what? We're just talking shit. But yeah, we got our kittens in here, and they trying to get rid of them. But
fun fact.
Yeah.
Brian B is allergic to cats.
That's why I'm all
but
messed
he's
up.
always had cats.
My whole life. It was crazy. Never went away.
I don't know how that math adds up, but he likes cats, but he's allergic.
Yeah, but
he now has 5 million cats.
5 million.
Just call him the cat man.
But It's just that is a really interesting thing. Whatever, I really never didn't really think about it like that. But you have to deal with a lot of people, in life, man. And if you don't learn how to do it, and protect your sanity at the same time, people will depress the shit out of you, man.
Oh yeah, they'll use you. Oh,
God.
the kittens are playing.
Hey, it's just what's going on tonight.
But they'll use you. They'll act like they're your friends and then backstab you. I've worked with people before that literally pretend to help you just to go around your back and talk crap about you as if they never offered to help. People who ask you about your day just to get information on you so they could later talk about you.
For sure.
I mean, and I work in an office space, and like I said, the past couple of jobs have been office spaces for me. And they're always so catty and dramatic. Like, everyone's bored with their lives, and they just talk about everybody, everything. Fake stuff, it doesn't matter.
That happened a lot in retail, too. I mean, it's just like whenever people are like in a collective situation like that, I guess, you're going to kind of like, speak about something to get your mind off it. Maybe gossip's always entertaining. So if you're in a situation where you're just behind a desk and you're like, yeah, blah, 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 you're kind of looking for that. Oh, well, what's Jenny doing? I heard that her husband, pushed her down the flight of stairs yesterday. There's somebody's like, what? What happened to Jenny? Now everybody's like attention, receptors are all, buzzing. So now it's like, okay, so what happened to Jenny? And then bam, 15 people are hearing this one story, and then they're spreading it to other 15 people. They're spreading it wrong. So now Jenny got this whole freaking makeup or whatever. But Jenny just became the most popular topic of the office. So now Jenny hears what you guys have been talking about, and the story's all wrong. It never happened that way. Or maybe it did happen that way, but she doesn't want to admit it because it's an embarrassing story about Jenny. And Jenny is another white name that I just used.
Exactly.
But that really is how it goes down. Retail used to be the same way. People sleeping with each other, and then the person's over there flirting with the next person that comes in the store, and then they fight in the store.
Don't date people at your job.
I've seen some crazy shit, yo. I've seen girls literally fighting in the frozen food, cold, nipples hard, and over there ripping their wigs off. I've seen some crazy shit, yo. You don't want to sit there.
Don't let your children watch the Beeline.
Oh, listen. Yo, Brian, that's actually a good point, I.T.Tiff. And believe it or not, like we've been talking for a little while.
Not children.
No, they better not be children watching my damn show. But that is one thing that I did want to talk about a little bit about the Beeline's new direction and stuff like that we're going in. You're gonna notice small changes on the show coming up soon. Like we said, we are approaching our 30th episode, and 30 episodes of the Beeline. Like, we've had a lot of guests, we've had a lot of different things. You're seeing a lot of previous clips that we've had on here. Now you also see the Beeline cuts that I'm putting out every now and then.
We used to count up to 10.
Yeah.
We were like, we're on episode 5.
Yep.
Okay, now we're on 6.
Check it out.
Yo, what is the deal? I don't know about y'all right now. I don't know how loud I sound. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Yo, but the only thing I know is that this is the 4th episode. The 4th. Yo.
It feels weird.
Listen, we just started doing this. This is the 4th episode of the Beeline. Yo, when I started this, literally, I had a damn Facebook page. I had some shit that I used to post on Twitter every now and then. Trying to sound philosophical. What was that the word?
Philosophical.
Yo, listen, bro. Whatever worked, all right? That's what I was doing, all right? I was trying to be a philosopher. I was trying to be a damn webcam cast show host, whatever. It's your boy, Brian B, back with another one for y'all. I believe this is number 5. 5 golden rings. 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times.
Could it be? Could it, Brian B? Tell me. Could it be?
Oh my God. It's the 18th fucking episode.
Listen. People trying to be Brian B. Yo, listen, if you want to try to be me, that's cool. But if you're going to try to take my introduction to my show, You ain't gonna be able to do it easy because I am the one and only Brian B. And this is the sixth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sixth episode of what we call the B line. You know what? Just like that. It's another day. It's another day. It's another dollar. It's another person. It's another holler. What's going on, people? It's your boy, Brian B. And welcome once again to episode 7, baby, of the new hit web show that I've created, that I've started, that I began onto the YouTube channel and talked about it and been all over the whatever you want to call it now. It is the B-Line. Yo, I love when I start the show and I'm stumped and shit. You know why? Let me tell you why. This is why. What I'm doing when I'm like, I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at them, looking at the camera, looking at them. I'm trying to figure out what crazy ass shit am I going to do real quick. So you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm just going to start the show. I'm going to start the show, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say, yo, what's up? This is your boy, Brian B. This is Miss Cookie. Guess what? Guess what? She's back. She's back. Yo, we got reoccurring guests at this point. We got reoccurring guests. Yo, I've been on the air long enough to have people coming back and shit. Yo, listen. This is your boy, Brian B. And welcome to, the B-Line. I'm running out of, I'm running out of fingers. I'm running out of fingers. Yo.
We just start doing like crazy stuff.
Hey, yo, everybody with me. Ready? Everybody get set. 1, 2, 3. 5, 3. Number 8 of the B-Line, baby. 10. Come on, y'all. 10. Listen, people. This is your boy, Brian B., the host of the only web show on YouTube that you should be watching. Yo, I am Brian B., and this is the B-Line. You know that by now. We are on 1, just one, then another one, and one, and another one. You put 1 and 1 together, and you have 2 or 11. So I am writing us. We are on number 11, baby, of the B-Line.
How are you doing? It's your boy, Brian B. I got the glasses on. Hey, yo, a lot of y'all sitting there saying like, yo, why Brian B talking like that? Why Brian B got them goofy ass glasses on? Hey, and this is I.T.Tiff's episode. I.T.Tiff is hosting this motherfucker.
You wouldn't be able to tell considering who's actually hosting the show.
Listen, it's still the B-Line. I'm saying, like, you gotta remember. Hey, listen, people, what's going on? What's good? It's your boy, Brian B. And this is what you call the B.
Oh my God.
B-Line, baby.
Yeah, so I think we left off at 12. I think 12 was the last number that actually stated what number it was. Maybe it might have been 13.
We also started getting mixed up because back then we started pretty strong with 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Which when you're not used to it and when you're first starting out, it becomes kind of daunting to try to find the rhythm in it. Then school was starting.
Yeah.
So it was an adjustment, and so we started losing track of these interviews are here and there. And what number is this episode?
Yes, a lot. It's a lot of work, but I am proud to say that the B-Line is actually changing again. So we are looking. I've said this in the past, but I'm kind of making a statement at this point. Like we are going to be going back to 2 days a week. So for those of you who love the show, I'm very happy. Thank you so much for following and watching. The numbers are growing, the followers are growing, but the content is also going to grow. And this is more of just like a kind of a episode where it's just like we're kind of just like reminiscing. Yeah, we're kind of just getting back to like the basics and stuff like that or whatever.
Reminding you of where we came from too.
Exactly. And we're gonna have new things. What I'm gonna do is Thursday nights is actually gonna be known as the Beeline Entertainment, and that's gonna be kind of where the cats are over here meowing. This is a crazy episode, but the Beeline Entertainment show is gonna be basically we're gonna have this is where we're gonna try to put our musical guests. This is where we're gonna try to put our music and movies and TV and all that those kind of discussions that we do want to talk about. Maybe there's news with the people that are new movies coming out or different things or actors or celebrities, gossip, whatever. We're going to do that on Thursday nights from now on. The Beeline Web Show, the regular web show that's weekly, that's where we're going to have like our other discussions, kind of like this or like, different topics that we want to discuss, whether you guys, call in and tell me things that you want to talk about. We're also going to have the Beeline Shorts where you have the shorts where it's just one topic and we're just going to talk about one thing.
Something brief.
Yes.
Something smaller.
Yeah.
And then the regular shows, which could be world news, could be just, a few general topics,
Exactly.
or one big topic that has a lot of different aspects
Factors
to
and
it.
branches. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely going to go there. So you guys are hearing it first. A lot of people don't usually watch the videos all the way through, but there are people who do. And I do have a lot of true fans out there that are completely like, followers. I don't like saying fans. Followers who are like, hitting me up and letting me know these cats are in here wilding right now. I wish I could turn the camera around and show you. But we're gonna keep going with this, and it's actually gonna get back to where it is. You'll see a lot of Brian and be like we said, like it's a lot to do this, and the editing is something that I'm getting a lot better at, and I love it. I hope you guys are liking the shows with the little adjustments and stuff like that I'm making.
You guys could tell.
Yeah,
because the first show I don't think was edited that much, other than
no
putting it together to flow better. Yeah. But now, you have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, just take a look at this video.
Exactly. But we're growing, man. Like I.T.Tiff said, we're growing. We have a whole lot of stuff that's going to be coming in soon. I'm actually, also doing something where I am offering promotion to a lot of up and coming talents that are coming on. I'm giving people their time to shine. I'm also giving people their time to, market themselves. And if I can help in any way, like I said, having artists and people. I know a guy who's, Pepe Gonzalez. He hit me up and let me know about a guy who invented a kind of sauce. And he's trying to market that. So it's like, silly things. What the hell are we doing? I'm going to cut it in, but I completely forgot about our sponsor, Rel's Way Catering. I'm going to cut this in. Do you like food? Do you like food?
Do you like food that travels to you?
Food that travels to you?
Do you like catered events? Do you want your event catered?
Yes.
Do you like delicious food?
Yes, damn it.
Seafood?
Seafood.
Vegan food?
Seafood.
Vegetarian food?
Vegetarian food.
All kinds of food.
There's a lot of food there. Anyone know something?
Who could do that?
I think his name is Chef Rel. Rel's Way Catering. He's sponsoring the Beeline. We've had him on episode 19. Let's see the clip.
I go back and forth upstate, but between upstate, North Carolina, I travel all around. Whoever need me, I'm there, But right now I'm residing,
You gotta go get you one of them damn head cameras, some GoPro.
Yeah, one of them GoPros, right?
I look like a fucking explorer. Wasn't it people in cave jumpers and shit? All right, so what you got there?
Right now, what I'm doing, I'm doing some vegan egg rolls right now. So right now I got my egg rolls going. I got my mixture already made, specialty mix that I do. So I'm about to get that going, roll my egg rolls up.
What do you put in your vegan rolls?
It's a special, bunch of I use tofu, but I do a combination of tofu, veggies, and some and I use some jackfruit to give it a different taste, different kick going on.
Yeah, that's him. Rel's Way Catering, Chef Rel. of the Beeline sponsor. Thank you so much, Rel. Yo, I appreciate you, bro. You've been doing an amazing job. Nothing but success. I actually made him a kind of a commercial that I actually been on. I'm shopping myself on social media. I'm looking to spread the word, man. I want people to eat. I want talent to be discovered, and hopefully that can work for you as well. You see me all over. Don't be scared to hit up Brian B.
I mean, when are you coming down to Atlanta, though? That's what I want to know.
Who you talking about, Chef Rel?
Chef Rel.
Chef Rel, we gotta talk to him.
Chef Rel, when are you traveling down this way?
Yeah, I gotta talk to him. Yeah, definitely gotta give me some food, give me some eats.
We can eat it on the show.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Yeah, I have talked about this in the past. Rel told me that too, but he's a busy guy, just like everybody. He actually, he's a new dad. He just had he got a little baby running around now. But I definitely would love to get him back on the show and have him, do actually a live cooking segment to where he can, whether he be in his kitchen.
He can feed us.
Oh my God, it'll be amazing. But yeah, I would love to have that happen, and we got a big old kitchen back here. So it'd be beautiful to have him in. These cats are in here wilding. But Beeline, like we said, this is kind of like a catch-up show. We're talking about some new things. There is new things coming out. I'm going to make more commercials and stuff like that. That's going to be addressing even more. Thank you guys so much for the support. Hope you enjoy I.T.Tiff being back. She will be back on a couple more interviews and things like that. We're going to talk about. We'll have more topics and stuff like that.
Did you miss me? Let us know.
They miss you. They miss you. I miss you.
Prove it. I don't believe it.
But until next time. Beeline, it's your boy Brian B and I.T.Tiff. What? I.T. Let's see all the one more set of clips. Let's see all the times that I announced I.T.Tiff. Join with me today, a face that you will also be getting used to as you are a new viewer to this web show. She is pretty much the person that's stuck by me through all of this process. She's helping me through everything. She's big on the technical side of this situation, helping me get the cameras and everything situated. That's why we call her I.T.Tiff. I.T.Tiff. And she's here with me. She's gonna be in the back. She's gonna be helping. And sitting behind me is the beautiful, is the one that's mine. Sorry, fellas, but she's already taken. And her name is I.T.Tiffy. Oh yes, Tiffy. Next door that I got sitting here, the pretty, the beautiful, and the very intelligent. Let's welcome I.T.Tiff back to the store. I.T.Tiffy joins with me today, as always. You're used to her by now. You've seen her plenty of times. You know what she does. You know what she's about. You know what she's capable of. You know what the situation is. It's your girl, Tiffy T. I.T.Tiff. I.T.Tiff. Join with I.T.Tiff, sitting back here in the cut, drinking the Sprite, chilling. Behind me. The one that's behind me is, her name. Her name. She does all like the IT stuff around here. She helps me out with little, computer problems and this and that. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop.
Why do you have to type like that?
Her name is I.T.Tiff. What? I.T.Tiff. What? I.T.Tiff. Hey. Check it out. Today, you got someone here with me, but it ain't a guest. Y'all know her. She been here. She always here. And that's Tiffy T. I.T.Tiff. I.T.Tiff. T-I-F-F.
Yo, who that beautiful ass woman sitting there? Who that? Yo, listen. Who that beautiful ass female? Oh, shit. Brian B just fucked up. Yo, who that beautiful woman sitting there in the middle? Woo! She fine. Oh, I know who that is. That's your girl. I.T.Tiff, baby. What's good?
Oh my God.
Your boy is.
Yeah, there was quite a few. But yo, check it out. Until next time, I want you to stay true.
Wait, where's your second one?
Pay attention. What the hell's the last one? I
Stay
forgot.
positive?
Stay positive, stay true, pay attention, stay positive.
Stay focused. Pay attention. Wait, that's what we tell the kids.
Focus, pay attention,
Pay
stay
attention. Stay true.
And focus.
Like, subscribe, follow.
Like, subscribe,
share.
follow. Please like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends. Hide your kids, hide your wife. I love doing that shit. I don't know why. But yo, until next time, Beeline. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Take it easy.